Welcome to Channel 18 News. I'm Jim Rogers. When Kylie Ray Morris, age 32, of Quinlan, planned to set up arrangements to pay a traffic fine in Hopkins County Justice of the Peace Court, he found other arrangements waiting. Morris is in Hopkins County Jail, charged with criminally negligent homicide. The charge is based on an indictment in the 8th Judicial District Court. When he called to make arrangements for the ticket, the clerk found the indictment warrant. When Morris arrived at the JP office on Jefferson Street, Constable Norman Collier placed him in custody and transported him to jail. The indictment is based on Morris driving at excessive speed and causing the death of Ricky Littlejohn. The accident occurred last September near the Rains County line on State Highway 19 South, where 3 autos were stopped at a highway construction site. The truck driven by Morris struck the auto in which Littlejohn was a passenger. DPS investigation showed there should have been enough distance for Morris to stop if he'd been driving at a proper speed. Northeast Texas Beef Improvement Organization will hold its next preconditioned calf and yearling sale on Wednesday, May 16th. Nearly 7,000 head of cattle have been raised through the Net Bio Preconditioning Program and have been consigned to the sale. The sale, held at the Silver Springs Livestock Market, will begin at 1 p.m. The cafe will be open and the cattle will be penned for viewing prior to that time. The auction will be broadcast on the internet, and the Silver Springs Livestock Auction will be accepting bids at lmaauctions.com. Internet buyers should register in advance in order to bid. For more information regarding these sales, call the Livestock Commission at 903-885-2455. With summer approaching, many are making plans for water sports, and Hopkins County Game Warden Jared Bryant reminds all who are planning fun in boats to keep their life jackets on, or at least to have them handy. Any child under 13 years of age must wear a life jacket while in a boat. Here's Don Julian with sports.
Major awards were all shared at the 2017-2018 Sulphur Springs Wildcat All Sports Banquet Monday night. We have a presentation for you of the Forrest Gregg MVP Award for a Lady Cat and Wildcat, and also the James Cameron Fighting Heart Award for a Lady Cat and a Wildcat. Here are those presentations.
Okay, this year we're introducing the James Cameron Fighting Heart Award for the girls, and this year it's a co. So first of all, I'm going to introduce one of the co's. The Fighting Heart Award goes to a senior who exemplifies a fighting spirit to make those around her better. A person that goes the extra mile to make this the best place to play. A never give up attitude to fight to the end, no matter what. The recipient of this year's award has been a 4-year varsity starter for us. I've always remembered this young lady because I've seen her since she was yay high. Every year she has grown, and every year she has been asked to do more, and she's always delivered. She's also a real talker. Her freshman year, I would ask her how she was doing. She would always answer good. I asked her now her senior year, and she has added, I'm good. She currently right now is having the best year of her 4-year career. And again, I've seen her grown leaps and bounds. And she really does let her play on the field do her talking for her. I know by watching her play this year, she took me literally when I told her that this is the senior year, that your senior year is when your high school days are numbered. And it's their team to lead. And they have led. She plays the game on the field like there is no tomorrow, and leads in a positive way to help our team to get to the next level. This year we have talked about we over me all year, and being one of the 4 seniors, she has definitely helped me get this point across. We are blessed to have her in our program, and Seton Hall is blessed to have her in theirs. This year's Co-Fighting Heart recipient is Miss Alyssa Abram.
So Alyssa Abram winning the James Cameron Fighting Heart Award for a Lady Cat. This is a co-award, and here's Coach Justin Manus, volleyball coach.
All right, I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I want to thank my wife. I didn't do that earlier. Somebody definitely told on me when she got here. All these other coaches get up here and thank their wives. I didn't do it. But If you guys don't know her, she's a big reason why our volleyball program is successful. And so, my wife, I did it. I told you I would. All right, I get the honor of doing the other Fighting Heart Award. This young lady is a great example of what the award stands for. Whether it was on the court or off, she held herself to a higher standard with character and integrity. She was willing to do whatever she could to make her team successful. She was Defensive Player of the Year last year and first team All-District this year as a setter. She took on a new system, philosophy, and bought into what Lady Cat volleyball was all about. She was an awesome teammate, dependable, competitive, and loyal. She helped lead her team to a district championship this season. She maintained a high level of play while taking care of business off the floor. She was a great example of being a student before an athlete. She maintained her grades and kept a close eye on things that are important in life, such as God, family, and friends. Just like many others being honored tonight here, she will be a huge asset to our world and will be someone who represents Sulphur Springs High School very well wherever she may go. This Fighting Heart Award goes to Andon Hammock.
And Andon Hammock, co-winner of the Lady Cat James Cameron Fighting Heart Award, along with Alyssa Abram. And of course, the daughter of baseball coach Jared Hammock, and a 4-year member of the varsity. Now we'll have the James Cameron Fighting Heart Award for our Wildcat, and here's Tristan Abram.
I've had the privilege of knowing many of these seniors pretty much since they were yay high, and I want to go ahead and address the fact that there are several individuals sitting in this room that are just as deserving for these awards, and it's been really fun watching you all grow up. It's been really fun watching you all turn into the young men and young women that you are, and keep doing the right things, and great things are going to happen for you in your life. That was not on my paper, but I felt the need to tell you that. Anyways, I'm going to try to get through this. I've been blessed with the honor to give the James Cameron Fighting Heart Award to two very special young men. Being a former recipient of the award myself, I take great pride in presenting it to the two young men whom are very deserving. I've watched both of these individuals grow from little skinny, fairly athletic boys into very competitive, somewhat athletic, very respectful, hardworking, in and out of the classroom young men. The first recipient that I would like to focus on has been a multi-sport athlete throughout his entire middle school and high school careers. He has always been a young man of high character, integrity, and compassion. Throughout his time in playing football, he has accepted any role asked of him by his coaches. Specifically, from the defensive side of the football, he was asked to change positions early in his career, and without hesitation, his response was, "I'll do whatever you need me to do, Coach." He is one of the most unselfish teammates that any competitor could ask for. His work ethic is somewhat uncommon in a world of so much entitlement. This young man has never asked to be given anything that he wasn't willing to work for. Not only is his mindset on the field or on the track, he was also the same mindset in the classroom. His hard work in the classroom has also positioned him to be a member of the top 10% in his class. I've had the privilege of hugging this young man at one of the highest points in his athletic academic accomplishments and signing to play collegiate football and further his education at Southern Arkansas University, as well as I've had the privilege to be a shoulder that he could lean on and shed tears on while dealing with the challenges of life and the passing of a lifelong friend. This young man will be missed as he departs from the dark side, but I know his legacy will inspire others inspire other members of the Dark Side fraternity to prepare and play with high character, energy, and emotion. The co-recipient of this award is also a multi-sport athlete. This young man carries the same characteristics as his co-recipient. From his days of playing middle school sports through high school, he has worked himself into a better athlete. The spirit of being a competitor has always run rampant through his veins, but the work that he has put in to be the best that he could possibly be is what set him apart. He has never been the biggest, he has never been the fastest, but he has always worked in attempt to becoming that. In off season, he worked to get stronger, quicker, faster, and never took reps off, at least not while coaches were watching. He leads by example on both fields of play that he competed on, and his teammates respected him for that. In several football games, he made key plays at crucial times during the games that either solidified the win and or the momentum of the game, changed the momentum of the game. Again, he worked himself into that player. Within both sports that he played throughout his high school career, he was asked to play multiple roles. His coaches trusted him enough to put this type of weight on his shoulders because we knew he could handle it. He also is a standout student within the classroom and has always been the upper portion of his class. On a side note, he's been able to take one of the best butt chewings on the sideline I've ever given out. And I want to make sure I let him know that I appreciate him not getting angry at me for spitting in his face on accident. Being also a member of the Dark Side fraternity, he is in part one of the reasons why Sulphur Springs is regaining the reputation of playing some dang good defense. Though he has chosen to not further his athletic career at the next level, he will be attending the University of Texas Tyler to further his academic career. Without further ado, I would like to present 2018 James Cameron Fighting Heart Award to Mr. Terrell Turman and Mr. DJ Abram.
And Forrest Gregg MVP awards, James Cameron Fighting Heart Awards for Wildcats to Terrell Turman and also DJ Abram. So congratulations to them. And now Jeff Chapman is coming up, and he will be presenting the Forrest Gregg MVP Award for a Lady Cat.
Okay. I thought everybody was kind of focused on the sideline over there. All right. I've been given the honor to present one of the Forrest Gregg Awards. This young lady, in my opinion, is one of the biggest difference makers that I've had the honor to coach. To be a difference maker, it takes determination and dedication. These are three qualities to equal success. But the ultimate level of success is God first, family second, and everything else third. The recipient of this award strives every day in every way to reach the ultimate level. I've had the opportunity to see her mature into an awesome young lady since I met her at one of my first basketball camps here at Sulphur Springs. She has put in countless hours and repetitions in the gym at Sulphur Springs High School and on the AAU circuit, improving her athletic gift that God has blessed her with. She excelled on the basketball court as well as on the volleyball court as a leader by example. She is a hard worker who is willing to make the personal sacrifices for the good of the team. She excelled not only in athletics, but in the classroom as well. Her presence in sports will be greatly missed next year, but we'll root her on to continue the ultimate success at the next level of her life. Next year, she will further her education at East Carolina State University. I hope I'm saying it right. It is my honor to present the Forrest Gregg Award, in part, because it's co, to Kelly Jefferson.
And the second half of that Forrest Gregg MVP award for Lady Cat from Kurt McCain.
Good evening. I have the honor and privilege of presenting the 2018 Forrest Gregg Co-MVP. This young lady has been involved in multiple sports and activities throughout her 4-year career at Sulphur Springs High School. She's been a cheerleader for 4 years. She's been a member of the varsity volleyball team for 2 years and was named second team All-District. She's been a member of the varsity basketball team for 3 years, where she was also named second team All-District. However, this young lady has truly excelled as a member of the Lady Cat track team. She has been a 4-year regional qualifier in multiple events, including the 4x1 relay, triple jump, and long jump. For the past 2 district meets, she has been awarded the High Point Athlete for the girls' side, meaning she has scored more points for her team than any other girl at the meet. I believe this year it was a 32-point total that she got for the team. This track season, she's also been an area qualifier in 5 different events, including the 4x1, 4x2, triple jump, high jump, and long jump. She has qualified for the regional meet in 3 events this year, the 4x1, the triple jump, and the long jump. She won our district meet in long jump. She won the area meet with a new PR in long jump. And at the regional meet, she PR'd again to earn a second place finish and a trip to the state track meet this week in Austin. I would like to tell her thank you for letting me tag along. And it's my honor to present the 2018 Forrest Gregg Co-MVP to Miss Amani Taylor.
So the Forrest Gregg MVP award for a Lady Cat is shared by Kaylee Jefferson and also Amani Taylor. Kurt McCain is Amani's position coach on the track team, so that's a special presentation for him. And now we have the presentation Forrest Gregg MVP award for a Wildcat with Matt Young.
I have the honor tonight to present the Forrest Gregg Co-MVP award for the boys. That trophy that they're holding over there has a long list of names on it. All those names on the list have a long list of accolades, great accomplishments while they were in high school here at Sulphur Springs. This year's recipient does too. But there's a little bit more to this MVP. He grew up on the sideline of Wildcat sports dreaming of his turn, a turn that finally came. One early moment was catching a Scroggins special throwback for an 8th grade win from Sim. He treasures every opportunity to wear the blue and gold. He valued the opportunity to get to play the last game at the old Prim, a playoff clinching win over Hallsville, to getting to open the new Prim with a win over Avalon. He understood the history of Eagle Park and getting to play the last game there, and enjoys every moment to open the new Wildcat Park. This MVP loves being a Wildcat and gave his everything to it. His list of accolades include 2017 second-team All-District quarterback, 2016 first-team All-District quarterback, 2-time regional qualifier in the 300 hurdles, 2016 Sophomore of the Year in baseball, 2017 District Co-Pitcher of the Year, 2018 he's a starting pitcher and shortstop for the bi-district champion Wildcats. I could go on this 2018 Forrest Gregg Co-MVP. He defied the odds. He overcomes adversity, trying to achieve greatness. Ryan Humphreys.
And Ryan Humphreys, co-winner of the Forrest Gregg MVP award for a Wildcat, presented by Matt Young. And here's Chris
Must forgive me, I'm a
Valdovinos.
little nervous. Can everybody hear me all right? The real reason I'm up here is the Forrest Gregg Award, uncomfortably I may add. An award earned by Silver Springs athlete, an award that's not just about God-given ability or talent, it's about the work that goes into it, the intangibles. An award about courage against the odds, an award earned by a true game changer, an award about a person who directly influences a game, a person who you build a game plan around, a person who the opposing team game plans for. I think one of the biggest compliments this young man could receive is when opposing coaches after games would seek him out, find him in the line of shaking hands, and they would shake his hand, look him in the eye, and say, "We had to figure out where you lined up every single play." And the young man still made plays. It didn't make a difference if you were sliding protection his way, or if you were trying to double him or chip him with the running back, he was going to make plays. It did not matter, the early mornings to get faster, the late afternoons to get stronger, the endless hours of watching video, trying to find tendencies and weaknesses of opponents, try to be in position to pick off a tight end screen from Hawesville, long afternoon practice of football, then he would stay late and he would work on his craft, pass rush moves. Teammates would gravitate towards him, and he would help them. He would help them. He would show them what and how he was doing, because he understood the value of his teammates. He understood that their success depended on him, and his success depended on them as well. Teammates showed a lot of love towards him, and he showed it back to them. He understood that you had to bring a little violence to the defensive line. You had to bring a little violence to the dark side. The trenches is no place for a faint of heart, for no coward, and every single time he approached it, he relished the spotlight. He would sorely be missed, not only on Friday nights, not only on Saturdays in powerlifting meets, not only in the locker room, but also in the coach's office. He'd walk in, hair all over his face. He would walk in with his weird personality. Y'all know I'm right. He'd walk in always sniffling, something about his sinuses. God knows I love him, though. He has truly raised the defensive line play for Silver Springs to another level. I've truly been blessed to have coached him for the past 4 years. Without further ado, Deodrick D. Dugan.
And Deodrick Dugan shares the Forrest Gregg MVP Award for a Wildcat with Ryan Humphreys, presented by Chris Valdovinos, a defensive line coach for the football team. And I haven't seen Dugan lately, so he may have departed here. And they're trying to find him in the building here, and so we may have Ryan Humphreys getting his picture made here. But congratulations, nevertheless, to Deodrick Dugan.
Thanks for watching Channel 18 News. Have a great evening.